The designer of the Mutya Barbie is here joining us in the studio on Kababayan Today. Caryle Nuera is here, and he's going to share with us how he was able to really pursue his passion for the arts, for design, right? So I know that the Mutya Barbie is not the only Barbie that you've worked on. You've worked on several of the collection. Let's talk about the other things that you've done. This beautiful one.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a Zendaya doll.
Yes. So this was very recently. So Barbie hosted a concert called the Barbie Rock and Roll's Concert Experience, and Zendaya was the host. She was gracious enough to host the event, and so as a gift to her for hosting, we created a one-of-a-kind doll for her, of her look that she was wearing at the 2015 Oscars this year.
Okay. Real question. How can I get a Barbie of myself? Is that possible? Wow, that is so cool. When did you decide in your life that this was what you wanted to pursue, to be a designer? And I mean, because let's face it, a lot of Filipino Americans, their parents and their families encourage them to pursue other professional careers, right? Especially in the medical field.
Definitely.
Art is not something that you say, anak, please.
Go for it.
Right? Share your story with us of how you were able to pursue this passion of yours.
Well, I mean, I've always collected dolls, even as a kid. I've always drawn, and I've always, you know, done artistic stuff. And I think, you know, by the time I was like a senior in high school, it's definitely what I wanted to pursue. But of course, you know, I heard from so many different family members, like, you know, do something that is a guaranteed way of life.
Of course, because you know, to get here alone to America was such a struggle in itself.
Yeah, such
you
a
want
risk.
You want to make sure you succeed.
Definitely. So I definitely did think about going into nursing, but I always, even if my plan was nursing, I always had like a way out into fashion. I thought, I'll be a nurse, I'll be a night nurse, and then during the day I'll go to fashion school or something. That was always kind of like my plan. So I always kept going back to fashion design and art, and my dad finally said, like, if that's what you really want to do, then why even bother? Why even waste your time with something that you don't want to do?
Wow, you've got a very progressive father.
Yeah.
Props to you, Dad. Okay, so he really told you and encouraged you to...
I remember we were in the car when he told me that.
Okay. And so you took his lead and basically pursued fashion.
Yeah.
And I really have to say, because you went for it, I mean, it doesn't happen to everyone, but how lucky are your stars that you've really been able to make it, to succeed.
Yeah. And I think it's not just about luck. I mean, even throughout fashion school, like I had professors and teachers tell me, like, this isn't for you, you should try something else. And, you know, I had definitely had people try to discourage me from this, but
you just kept at it.
I had to. I mean, I can't do anything else. I'm not a runner. I can't run. I can't be an athlete. This is what I have to do.
Okay, so then in order to really go for your dreams, you don't have a backup plan. This is it.
This is it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is definitely it. Caryle,
Thank you.
In behalf of the Filipino American community, and I'm speaking for everybody, you make us so proud.
Thank you.
No, seriously. I mean, seriously. And I'm sure your family is so, so proud of you.
I think so. And I think for a lot of Filipinos who come here, it's hard for them to see, like, how a career in the arts and design, you know, could come to fruition like this. And of course, it doesn't happen for everyone, but I mean, I guess you just have to know that you're talented and believe in yourself when other people don't.
That's right. I'm sorry, I'm getting really emotional because your story is so inspiring on so many levels, on a family level, on a professional level. And we know here in America, Filipinos aren't represented enough. And the fact that you've been able to create Mutya Barbie speaks so highly of not just you as an individual, but what you want to give to the community. So again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
When we return, I'm getting emotional, but when we return, we'll have his family here on the show. The Nuera family on Kababayan Today. We'll be right back.